Hi everyone, and welcome to your yoga class. My name is Nikki and I will be leading you in this power flow. So I'd say it might be for intermediate, but you can modify any of the moves. You can, as always, just listen to your body and do what feels right to you. This is just yoga, it's not a contest. Just try to challenge yourself, and we will be focusing on the glutes and the core, so really firing up those areas of the body, and yeah, have fun with it. We will be practicing a mudra a couple times during our practice, and I wanted to show it to you before we get started because we might be flowing through things a little quicker. So it's called Kali Mudra. You're going to bring the hands together, interlace the fingers, releasing the two pointer fingers and crossing at your thumbs. So you have this little going on. So Kali Mudra is great. It helps us feel powerful. It helps us release negativity, just letting go of what no longer serves us. And we're going to be using it a few times along with a mantra that also focuses on power. Just kind of, that was my goal of today's practice. Make you feel powerful, acknowledge your power, and as always, have fun. And let's get started. To get started, we're going to begin in a child's pose. So finding a comfortable position on your mat, big toes touch, knees can be mat width apart or you can keep them together, yogi's choice. And then relaxing the torso down. Hands can be stacked underneath the forehead, or you can lengthen the arms out in front of you. Find what feels nice for you. Taking just a couple moments to bring your awareness to your mat. Bring your awareness to your body, the physical sensations. Noticing the breath. Noticing thoughts as they come up without attaching yourself to them. Just notice them and let them drift away. I'm going to offer a mantra as the intention for this practice. I am powerful. That's what I'm going to be using. Something just to come back to as your mind starts to drift. I hope in this practice you feel powerful. Really embody that mantra. Begin to deepen the breath, inhaling through your nose and exhaling out the nose. Utilizing that Ujjayi pranayama for this practice to create heat from within, though we will be creating heat through our practice as well. It is an audible breath. So inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the nose with that slight constriction in the back of your throat, making an ocean sound. Couple more breaths here. As you're ready, flutter the eyes open and come to a tabletop position. Neutral tabletop, tops of the feet into the mat. Hands are shoulder width apart, slight bend in the elbows. We're going to do some cat-cows from here, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze for cow. And as you exhale, rounding into your cat. So inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more. Meeting back in that neutral tabletop. We're going to extend the left leg, raising it hip height, foot is flexed, and then extend the right arm, bicep by the ear. Gaze is down, So keeping that neutral spine all the way to the crown of the head. Breathing here. One more inhale. Exhale, release it down. Bringing that right foot up this time, and then that left arm. Really engaging through the core. One more deep inhale. Exhale, release it down, bringing that left leg back up and the right arm. On that next inhale, bend at the knee. So the bottom of the foot is kind of stamping the ceiling. From here, we're going to do some pulses. So just pulse the foot up, activating that glute. We got 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Extend the left leg, and then bring everything back down. Shift the hips from side to side, letting that go. All right, moving to that right leg. So right leg extends behind you, left arm extends. Taking a breath here, and then bending that right knee, stamping the foot on the ceiling, begin to pulse it. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Extend the leg. And release everything down. Shift your hips from side to side. Very nice. Waking up that booty. Let's extend the legs, finding our high plank. And breathe. Waking up the core a little bit more. Exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal out the feet, lowering one heel and then lowering the other. On that next inhale, left leg lifts, hip is closed, foot is flexed. We're going to take those pulses again, keeping the hip closed and pulsing. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Exhale, releasing the left leg back down, raising the right leg up. Again, hip is closed, glute is activated, foot is flexed, and we're pulsing. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Feeling that fire and release it back down. Pedal out the feet one more time. And then on the next inhale, slowly walk the feet to meet the hands. Finding a forward fold, bending the knees as much as you need to. Grab opposite elbows and sway from side to side. Two more breaths here. Release your hands back down to the mat and begin to slowly roll up the length of the spine, head and neck, last thing to come up. Finding your Tadasana, mountain pose. Palms shining forward, core is engaged, heart is shining. Inhale the arms up, tall mountain. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step, hopper, float, and go through your flow. Chaturanga, or lower all the way down. Inhale to up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to take Surya Namaskar A 2 more times. Inhale, hop to your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Chaturanga, or lower all the way down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Waking everything up. Inhale, feet to hands. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, floating through your flow. Meeting in a downward facing dog. And breathe. Next, inhale, left leg lifts. Hip is closed. Next, inhale, bring your knee to your nose, step it through, finding a high crescent. So bending deeply into the front leg. Inhale the arms up and find Kali Mudra. And breathe. Thinking I am powerful. One more deep inhale, and as you exhale, we're going to push off the back foot and find Warrior 3. Keeping that mudra if you would like to. If it's throwing you off balance, you can bring the hands to heart center. Do what feels good to you. On the next exhale, bring the elbows to meet the knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. One more. Extend and hold. Exhale, lowering the back foot, releasing the mudra. Lower down to a low lunge. Step it back and go through your flow. And breathe. 2 breaths here. Inhale, right leg lifts. Hold it for a moment. Bring your knee to your nose and step it through, finding high crescent on the right side. So finding that lunge first, then inhaling the arms up and finding Kali Mudra, maybe switching the cross of the thumbs. Then breathe. One more inhale, and as you exhale, finding Warrior 3. If you fall out of it, just come back to it. You might find you have more balance on one side than the other. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Elbow to knee. One more time. And hold it. Exhale, placing that left foot back down. Exhaling, releasing the mudra. Then bringing the hands down to the mat, stepping back to plank. Go through your flow. 2 breaths in your downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, knee to nose. Step it through, finding that high crescent again. Finding that Kali Mudra again overhead. One more inhale, and as you exhale, bringing the arms out in front of you. Let's imagine that negativity shooting out of your index fingers. Letting go of whatever you don't need. One more inhale, and as you exhale, we're going to find warrior three one more time. One more inhale. Exhale, dropping the left hand down, finding our Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. So stacking that right hip on top of the left, opening through the chest to the right side. Gaze can be at your mat, or if you'd like to challenge your balance, you can gaze up at that right hand. Find what feels good to you here. From here, we're going to do some pulses. We're going to pulse that right foot up. So just straight up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Feeling that left leg working as well. One more inhale. Exhale, bring that right foot to meet the left, forward fold. You can shake out the knees, letting that go. On your next inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, stepping back to plank and holding your plank. Breathing here. On that next inhale, drop the heels towards the right, finding your side plank. So feet can be stacked or staggered, or you can drop that right knee to the mat. We're going to do some more abs here, so if you want to join me, lift that top leg. As you inhale, hold here. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Elbow to knee. One more. Extend. Elbow to knee. Extend. Hold your side plank. Exhale, high plank. Find your downward facing dog and pedal it out. Coming back to your breath, taking a child's pose, getting some water if you need it. Take 3 more breaths here. Repeating that mantra, I am powerful. That next inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. One more, knee to nose. Step it through. Setting up for high crescent. Finding Kali Mudra overhead. Taking an inhale. Exhale, bringing it in front of you. Again, feeling that power, honoring your body for what it's able to do, challenging your body, but also accepting where you are today, how you're feeling. On your next exhale, finding warrior three. One more deep inhale. Exhale, right hand drops. Finding Ardha Chandrasana on this side, half moon pose, stacking left hip on top of right, opening to the left, and breathing. Taking those pulses again, so lifting that left foot for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Working that core too with all this balance. One more inhale. Exhale, bringing the left foot to meet the right. Forward fold. Shake it out. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Stepping back to high plank. So we have to do that side plank on the left. So drop your feet to the left. Stack or staggering the feet, dropping that left knee if you need to. Next inhale, raising that top leg if you'd like. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Elbow to knee. Extend. Placing that foot back down. Really finding that rainbow shape in your side body. And coming back to high plank. And then back to your down dog. Inhale, shift your gaze towards your hands. Step, hop, or float. Top of your mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend deeply through the knees and find your chair pose. Really sinking down into your chair with that neutral spine, so tucking the booty, neutralizing everything on your backside, but engaging through the glutes and the core. Biceps by your ears, then breathe. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Keeping that deep bend through the knees, we're going to pulse it. So tiny bounces. 10, 9, 8. 1, and hold. And if you'd like to join me, coming up onto the toes, lift the heels up. Still sitting in our chair, and bounce. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Lower the heels. Maybe sit a little lower. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Step back to your plank. And hold. Exhale, down dog. So we're going to roll from down dog to plank 3 times. So inhale, roll forward, plank. Exhale, down dog. Really waving the spine here. Last time, downward facing dog. From here, we're going to lower onto the forearms for our dolphin. Walking the feet towards the face, powering up through the shoulders. From here, if you'd like to join me, I'm going to take a headstand, so interlacing the fingers behind the head, placing the crown of the head on the mat, although 80% of that weight should be in your forearms. You can raise one leg, or maybe kick up, or maybe find a wall. Take 5 breaths here if you can. Gently coming out of your headstand when you're ready. Finding your dolphin pose once again. And if you'd like to power through the shoulders, you can press both hands up to find your down dog. Whew. And breathe. On that next inhale, shift your gaze to your hands and hop to a seat. Setting up for your boat pose. Navasana, my favorite. Is it your favorite? Do you love to hate it? All right, so boat pose, legs can be bent or straight. You can reach towards the feet or you can hold on to the back of the thighs. Just make sure you keep that chest open. Heart is shining forward. All right, we're going to take Kali Mudra one more time. So interlacing the fingers, pointer fingers extend. Exhale, come to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. So getting a nice twist here. Working those obliques. Trying to keep your hips still. One more. And hold your boat. Release your mudra and find low boat. Exhale, release everything down. Great job. Bend at the knees. We're going to take a nice twist here. So come into a figure 4 stretch first, bringing that right ankle right above the left knee. Arms to a T, and then drop everything to the left. Maybe your gaze shifts over that right hand. Inhale, back to center. Switching legs, so bringing that left ankle above the right knee, and then dropping everything to the right. Shifting your gaze over the left hand. Enjoying this twist. Inhale, back to center. Lengthen the left leg and bring the right knee to your chest. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, straighten that right leg. Getting a nice hamstring stretch. Every exhale, see if you can pull the leg a little further, getting deeper into the hamstrings. Trying not to guard this stretch. On the next exhale, we're going to release the left arm and then drop the right leg to the right. So opening the hip here. If it's too much for the right leg to be straight, you can bend at the knee. Try keeping this left hip down, so maybe place your hand on your hip. Inhale, coming back to center. Pulling it towards you one more time, and release it down. Bringing the left knee to our chest. My left hamstring is notoriously tighter than my right, so maybe you're the same, and that's totally normal to have those imbalances. That's why we do yoga. So inhale, lengthen, exhale, see if you can deepen the stretch. Always remember to breathe every breath, telling your brain it's okay to relax, getting the full benefit of this stretch. Releasing that right hand and then bringing the left leg to the left, opening through the hip. Again, I like to put my right hand on the hip that's on the ground, just for some stability. Coming back to center, one last pull towards the body and release the leg. Let's go ahead and bend the knees. Our last stop will be a happy baby, opening the hips. So grab onto the knife edge of both feet, or maybe the ankles or the backs of the thighs. Wherever you need to go and still be able to lengthen that tailbone down the mat. So finding length in the spine as we open the hips. You can rock from side to side, or you can stay still. Find what feels good to you in this moment. One last breath in your happy baby. Bring your knees to your chest. Squeeze, 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 and release everything down to the mat. finding your Shavasana, I'm going to bring the soles of my feet together for a butterfly pose, Supta Baddha Konasana. Just to open the hips a little bit more. Let your palms shine towards the sky. Release that Ujjayi breath if you haven't already. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Notice the sensations in your body. Notice how things are softening, how they're melting into your mat. And if any thoughts come to mind, try not to label them or judge them. Just acknowledge them and let them float away. Bring your awareness back to the physical sensations, softening every inch of the body. Noticing if you're holding on to anything, anywhere, just let it go. You are exactly where you need to be in this moment. Taking care of you. You are important. You are powerful. You can share that light and that fire within you with the world. As you're ready, gently bring some awareness to the body by wiggling the fingers, maybe wiggling the toes. And as you're ready, rolling onto your favorite side, taking a moment in our fetal position, taking a moment for some gratitude for what your body was able to do today. Gratitude for maybe some areas that you'd like to grow in, but acknowledging and accepting where you are today. You are enough. You showed up. As you're ready, using that top hand to press yourself up to a seat. Meeting in any seated position that feels good to you. Let's place our left hand over our heart and then stack the right hand on top. Feeling that heat in heart center, connecting with your heartbeat. Inhale, I am. Exhale, powerful. Let's take one cleansing breath together to seal our practice. Inhaling through the nose and sighing out the mouth. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Bringing the hands together. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me today. Thank you for showing up for yourself. You are amazing. I miss everyone and I miss the Yoga Den so much. I hope she returns soon. So be safe, be well. Bye everyone.